I'd say I'm just slightly late. But maybe being slightly late is early, since I'm often later. Here I am.
I want to have a word with you.
What is it?
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals. Whatever our reasons may be, the Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans.
Even if you could find them all, would they follow you?
After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement.
I'll consider what you've said.
After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed?
I wonder what KotOR would think about that. About resurrecting the Mandalorians. I need to adjust something outside my window. Every time I do that, it messes up the capture. Wow. It sounds like a dog. Crayumba. What did you have to say? Crayumba. I'm gonna crayumba. Alright, so I'm gonna unequip everyone. Except for the people in my party. This way I have all of my items available. That's fine, I'll do it.
I'm gonna crumb. I'm gonna crow you. I'm gonna crumb. I'm gonna crow you. I'm gonna crumb. I'm gonna crow you. I'm gonna crumb. I'm gonna crow you.
Thanks, Idio.
I don't think you'll be able to return to ISIS anytime soon. General Vaklu has a great deal of power. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone.
I probably couldn't.
Your ship's pilot and gunner are both skilled. You destroyed many Onderon fighter craft in the recent space battle.
I hear you handled ISIS adequately. Mandalore has left me in charge until he has finished his journey to reunite the clans. If there is any change planet side, I'll send you a message.
Is there a workbench around here?
Most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. Our numbers swell. Our training honed.
After the ambush, Kelvin's been pushing to get the entire base 100% operational. So, I have work I gotta do.
Word has spread that you have defeated Braylar. The story of that battle will be told in our clan for years to come. Safe journey to you. I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Why did you call off your patrols?
Our sensors picked up 3 ships landing in this area after the space battle. If any of the Onderon military come searching for those ships, we don't want them finding our base.
3 ships? There was my ship and the Dura's ship. Who was the third?
I don't know. It was some sort of freighter. It didn't land in any of the clearings along the path. Knowing some of the larger Duxan beasts, the crew's probably already dead.
Why are you hiding from the Onderon military?
The people of Onderon still live in fear of us. They were the first world we conquered in the Mandalorian Wars. Their resistance was laughable. We cut through their defenses like vibroblades through cloth. ISIS fell within hours. If they knew we were here, they would eventually gather enough courage to attack us. It is not a battle we wish to wage. Yet. fought against the Mandalorians in the war.
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
It was a compliment, Beodor, not an insult.
I don't need compliments from a murderer.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
That's enough. This conversation is over.
Fine by me.
Then Frieza destroy their planet. Actually, the planet they're talking about was destroyed by the Republic. It was like a big Mandalorian stronghold. The Republic wiped it out. Made a 5 spice beef sandwich meat. That sounds good. Newsreel.
There's a gunshot was fired in a stadium and a group of men fled from the scene. I think we can
put the hand
take
in
footage
and
now.
crush.
Thank God he missed.
Why?
Okay.
Boss!
That's a good. Oh, the new Starfield DLC is out. Really? I might try it. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I do kind of want to try it. Sith War sword. None assemble. actually not sure about this. What's better at the base? 216 versus 317. No, this is like... Okay, well 418 if you're on the dark side. Jaboka. Oh my god, this is better than all my sword. Okay, whoop, 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 whoop. Nope. We're using this sword. Those other swords can all kick rocks. No, not lemon lime. I could make a lemon lime saber. Could have the orange and lemon lime saber. Oh man, I'm running out of planets to go to. I'm actually sad that I'm getting through this game. Because that means that it's ending soon. That's how you know you really like a game. Did I change the audio for Dark Side Point? I tried to. I even used the mod program that converts it to what is supposedly the correct sound format. But it just doesn't play the sound at all when I do that. And I tried it without doing that. So I don't know. I don't know why it's not accepting my sounds. I think it just doesn't like me.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
These bitches. Aten and Mandalore. Maybe. Actually, wait a second. People don't like Jedi here. I'll go in barehanded. Cruston and Mandalore. Maybe not Mandalore. Spring Beodor. Actually, shoot, I don't know. I think I might just do some swapping. I'll start with these two.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
What are people doing in the Enclave?
Salvagers are stripping it of anything valuable. Mostly they're collecting trash the Jedi left behind. The Enclave was bombed during the war, so there's not much left. But since you're a salvager, I expect you already know all that.
The Jedi are all dead. It's not like they need any of their gear anymore.
Is that how you justify it, then? You'll need to see Administrator Adari in Kunda before you do your grave robbing.
Hey, I'm an RPG protagonist. Grave robbing is my bread and butter. Who is Administrator Adari?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Why are there so many mercenaries?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
How do the mercenaries cause problems?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a Vibra-Blade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cath Hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
Who has disappeared?
A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Cath Hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible. So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folks seem to be more accident-prone. Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Ready.
Let's level up the big ball. So that is a force power. Wisdom and charisma modifiers. Shit, it's too late now. I was gonna increase either wisdom or charisma. Opposite of the force. The derivative of the force is the work. Oh wait, that's not it. Shit, I don't remember my classical mechanics. Power? Force over time. Is that power?
Yeah?
I think it's power.
This is too tough for me.
Status active.
Sorry, ignore me. It's nerd bab. Please do not steal my belongings. He's the only guy who complains about that. What are you doing on Tatooine? What's so unusual about the Kenrath's behavior? Tunnels near here appear to be the center of their anomalous behavior. Why are you anxious to leave Tatooine? Can I play for armor components? We're gonna lose. We're so gonna lose. Bullshit. Opinion on this dash? That's a nice dash. Yeah. Not quite digital enough for my liking. But otherwise, very nice. I hate Pazak. Bullshit. Okay. Japanese Isuzu. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Man, why can't we have dashes that look like that now? I fucked up. Oh no. Need large OLED displays that span from dash to the infotainment, yeah. His own. This game cheats. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh, okay. Alright. Never mind. The game doesn't cheat. No, the game cheats. It cheats. See, on one hand, it's kind of cool. On the other hand, it's really over-engineered. It's really neat. It's kind of neat how it's like the whole screen just kind of, you know, goes along the contours of it. It's like really futuristic. It's just like there's no modularity though. Like that whole thing is a screen. This whole thing. That's a huge screen. Why not use the windshield as a dash? You'd probably have to make that legal first. I'm not even sure if like fuzzy dice are legal anymore. I want to use Discord on my windshield. Okay, game is fair. Yeah, who needs to pay attention to the road anyway? That's for squares. I'm not the gambler, yes. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Oh. Lucky fucker. Oh. $10? You stayed at 10? Oh. Well. Oh wait, no, you didn't stay. Never mind. Well, I won anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I shouldn't have done that. I gotta win, I gotta win. I was clean all through the first game and through most of this one. And now it's back. It's back with a vengeance. No, this is BS. I have a really bad hand. Oh, it is fuck. I really just have a bad deck in general. If I win now, it'll be a miracle. That's some luck right there. to sacrifice a card though. I guess we'll tie it. Oh, that is such horse shit. Okay. This game cheats. Oh. Bull. Shit. I'm done. Yeah, some are more valuable. Probably has something to do with statistics. I'm sure there's a mathematically correct way to play that game, but I don't have it figured out.
What do you want now?
Okay. Just leave you alone then.
I heard a rumor that the administrator met with a Jedi.
Get some
If
loot.
that's true, I'll quit. I'm gonna work for someone that associates with them.
I wouldn't associate with Jedi either. Hate those Jedi.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
The salvagers keep coming here and bothering the militia. That Garevik is the worst of them. If it weren't for the Jedi, we'd be a prosperous community. They brought us nothing but trouble. Zeron keeps goading the mercenaries. I think he should let the little things slide. He makes things worse for everyone. Salvagers are just thieves and scavengers. I can't wait until the last of them leaves.
Welcome to Kunda. You're a salvager, right? You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get access to the
That's
ruins.
a good combination.
If you need directions to anything else, just ask.
Do you know who Garevik is?
Garevik is a salvager, the worst one of the lot. Try to stay clear of him. He's a dangerous one to cross.
Where's the administrator?
Her office is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now if you like.
Why does everyone think I'm a salvager?
You're not. The only heavily armed people that visit us are either salvagers or mercenaries. And you don't look quite gritty enough to be a mercenary.
See how crusty I am.
Hurrah!
Where can I find a weapon shop?
Just go to the central corridor and make a right. His shop is the first on the right.
Why would I need to see Zeron?
If you get into any trouble, he's the person you'd contact. Unfortunately, recent problems with the salvagers and mercenaries have kept him quite busy.
Recent problems like what?
The mercenaries cause disruptions for some of our outlying settlers. They are a constant source of friction for us. I hear the salvagers are having some internal problems too.
Could you go into more detail?
No, I couldn't. If you're really interested in that, just speak to Zeron.
Fine then. What is Kunda?
We hope it will become the new center of government for the settlers. The administrator has been trying to organize us in the wake of the Jedi Civil War.
Used to be a manor. In the first game. It's not a very big building for a center of government.
We're a small group of settlers on the edge of Republic space. The building isn't large, but it's only the beginning.
A lot of people here hate Jedi, but when they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them. The Administrator's the only hope we have. Without her, the settlers would just squabble amongst themselves like they used to.
Are you waiting for the Administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want results, now that you may never get here.
Why not?
Kunda's like a droid without his power cell. Useless. We have problems all over, and the most you can get out of the Administrator is a pat in the back. I'm sick of all their excuses and empty words. I need justice now. I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the Administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will.
What's your problem? Or you fought in the war?
Yes, I fought in the Jedi Civil War. I guess we won. Couldn't tell here, though. Feels like we've been forsaken by the Republic. The war was very unkind to Dantooine. That hidden enclave cost us a great deal. A great deal. Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then, they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices. I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren. But I can't farm without my equipment.
The salvagers stole your equipment?
Well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda to be serviced. On the way back to my farm, I took a shortcut next to the Enclave ruins. Damn Lagrix came out of nowhere. I had to run before they made a meal of me. When I returned to retrieve my equipment, the salvagers had already stripped it bare.
Must have gotten a lot drier here if he needs moisture vaporators. Usually they only have those on desert planets. What was stolen from you?
A lot of farming equipment. It's not even valuable, just important for the moisture vaporators and hydroprocessors. The thief must be desperate for credits. I suppose you could. If you could go to the salvager camp and convince the salvager Joran to return my modulator, I would be very grateful. I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the war I could give you.
I'll see what I can do.
That's great. I'm certainly not getting any help around here. If you need to know anything more, just ask me.
It's getting dangerous to even come to Kunda. I hear the Kinrath are attacking swoop bikes now. I'm sick and tired of those mercenaries. Some people say Zeron is antagonizing them too much. I think he should do more. It's not smart to speak badly of Azkul and his mercenaries. Some of the most vocal have gone missing.
Your luck is not of the hapless settler. You are the newcomer that lands in a battered ship. Yes. No friendly greetings are here for you.
What are you doing in Kunda?
I come here to speak to the militia and make them understand a truth. Something of mine they have in their possession. It's very unwise to stand in my way.
I guess you got sanctioned.
I am done being inconvenienced by you.
Boy, he's very nice, isn't he?
I heard a rumor that the Administrator met with a Jedi. If that's true, I'll quit.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adari. You're the owner of the, ship that just landed?
Everyone's insulting my ship. Is it that bad? I came in that ship, yes.
And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel.
Don't tell me you want to collect the bounty.
Of course not. I'm trying to stabilize an entire planet. An exchange bounty, no matter how abundant, is little use in that endeavor. But if a Jedi were here, that would best be kept secret. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
I'm looking for Jedi. Could you tell me who you're talking about?
I feel I must step carefully here. You are not like other Jedi I have known. You seem darker somehow.
Times have been difficult for the Jedi.
Yes, I understand. Say no more. For good or ill, I feel you are the only one remaining who can help me with the present situation. My friend, let's just call him Vrook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
He sent for me. He said you'd fill me in on the situation when I arrived.
We need the skills of a Jedi more than ever. He was helping investigate Azkul and his mercenaries, but he had his own errand to run in the Enclave. Jedi business of some sort. He went into the sublevel, which isn't without its dangers, and he hasn't returned.
What are the dangers of the sublevel?
Like many parts of Dantooine, the sublevel of the Enclave has become infested with dangerous creatures. Large, vicious insects called Lagrex have made the sublevel their home. Several salvagers have reportedly been injured or killed by the Lagrex. I would expect a Jedi to fare better against the creatures than the salvagers, but Vrook has not returned in some time. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him?
I will make it my first priority.
We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave's security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
What was Master Vrook doing for you?
He was investigating the mercenaries for us. We've been increasingly concerned about them. Their behavior has always been antagonistic, but recently they've been behaving differently. Vrook was investigating this when he disappeared. We were counting on any hard intelligence he could provide. Our other assets have been unavailable recently. If you find any information on the mercenaries during your stay on our planet, please report it to Zeron or myself.
Do the people of Dantooine really hate the Jedi?
To most people in the galaxy, the distinction between Sith and Jedi is a blurry one, especially since most Sith were once Jedi. It is complicated by the fact that Malak and Revan were great heroes of the Republic and famed Jedi Knights. But a few years later, they were leading an armada which threatened everyone. And here on Dantooine, the Jedi Enclave provoked a brutal occupation by the Sith. It could have been far worse, but even now the damage has not been fully mended.
Is there any work I can do here?
There are plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many, I'm afraid. I would go to the militia headquarters and make your intentions known there. Besides that, just listen and ask around.
What can you tell me about the people of Dantooine?
Who do you want to know about? There are 3 groups of people on the planet right now. The settlers, salvagers, and the mercenaries.
I'd like to know about the settlers.
Dantooine is one of the younger worlds of the Republic. A couple of generations ago, this world was still untamed. We made great progress, in no small part due to the Jedi. But recently, we have been losing ground. During the war, the most prominent settler families either fled or were executed by the Sith. Losing their resources and the Jedi was too great a loss. But now we are organizing and starting to truly work together. Once we achieve that, I am confident that Dantooine can be safe and prosperous again.
What are salvagers doing on Dantooine?
They are a necessary inconvenience. Money has been a great concern to us, ever since the Sandrals and Matalays were removed during the Jedi Civil War. The agricultural exports we produce just cover basic maintenance. To expand and prosper, we needed credits.
That's
So
because
we
I
had to
made them
exploit a
I made them
valuable
blast each other in the first game.
the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. It was not a decision lightly made, and even then we couldn't do the work ourselves. Too dangerous, and every settler matters on our small world. So we opened the door to enterprising salvagers. The salvagers you see now are the last remnants of that force. The tithe we took from their claims sustains what semblance of government you see now.
What are you going to do when the ruins are empty?
We plan on using those credits to improve production and protect our world. We have enough to sustain ourselves until more prosperous times.
And you coexist happily with them.
We tolerate their presence because we must, and they generally follow our laws. But their time is almost over. The Jedi Enclave's sublevel is the only place left with reasonable salvage, and it has too many dangers for them. The salvagers aren't warriors. Generally, they are out-of-work miners or cast-offs from other worlds. We plan on
What about the mercenaries?
Mercenaries have been a problem for Dantooine since the end of the Mandalorian Wars. When the Jedi Enclave was here, they were firmly kept in check. But now, relations are uneasy between us. Their leader, Azkul, was a Sith trooper during the war, and I have no doubt he was very good at his job. Until they find work, tensions will grow. If you want to know more, I suggest you talk with Baroon in the militia headquarters. He would have more details.
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
Need a key card. Magnetically sealed. Key card.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garevik.
It's Eminem. I've had no problems the militia needs to worry about.
You haven't? Well, that's something. I'm the second in command over here, and we keep getting incidents. Our staff is stretched thin. Too thin. If you do have trouble, I'm not the one to talk to. You need to talk to Zeron. He takes a hands-on role as the militia captain.
Isn't being hands-on a good thing?
This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So, it's like Zeron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room.
Has the administrator talked to him about it?
Maybe. It's hard to say. They meet a lot. But it seems to me they let each other alone for the most part. I'm sure there's a lot going on with the militia that the administrator doesn't even know about. It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure. Just a guess. I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers, maybe see if Zeron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us, well then maybe he should be replaced.
What makes you suspicious?
Just a lot of little things don't add up. It could just be a surprise party. but I think Zeron takes this problem very personal. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated. We should probably talk about something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I just have a feeling about it. All right, stay out of trouble now.
It's this guy from the first game. Notice that you are not heavily armed, or that's not heavily armed enough. I am Adam, a simple merchant with a noble purpose. Settlers and other fine humans in Dantooine have been plagued by war, Cathhounds, Kinrath, mercenaries, and other fearsome troubles of late. It's too sad to see these things happen to such humans, therefore my mission is clear. Selling arms, right? You are astute human, quite correct. To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I offer the highest quality weapons at the lowest prices for present. I am here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low prices. How can any such pass up with that bargain? I cannot. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it you would like from me this fine day? Okay.
Settlers and salvagers are always at odds. I, for one, will be glad when the ruins run dry as salvage.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it?
What a voice. I'm looking for it for the proper price.
Depending on how greedy you are, we might have some work for you. Before that, though, you got any other reason for coming to militia headquarters?
Wanted to see if anyone needed a hand.
Rare thing a visitor wanting to help out. Looks to me like you're here to explore the Jedi ruins. But we have a thing or two that need doing. You seriously want to help, just ask about it. Or any other questions you might have. You want something?
What's Garavik's connection to you?
Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garavik says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he killed him. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses, but nobody remembers Garavik ever playing Pazak. I just hope someone takes this blasted claim off my hands. I'm tired of those lowlives pestering me. We've got real work to do. You want something?
What's Garavik's connection to, wait, no, I already asked him that. What sort of work do you have?
I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it.
Why is this place so overrun with Kinrath?
Kinrath are normally just pests. We think something happened to their nest. Started near the end of the Civil War. Nobody knows for sure. Even the Ithorian. And they're smart about such things.
What do you know about the cave?
We used some explosives to seal a cave a couple years back. Just made them angrier. They burrowed another entrance even closer to us. I know there are crystals in there too. Some of the salvagers once thought about going in there to get some extra credits. Too many Kinrath though. Cave is on the southeast side of the plains. Shouldn't be hard to find.
How much is the reward?
2,000 credits.
With so few settlers, lives are much more important than credits.
I agree with you, but I don't barter. I got more important things to do.
Damn. I pumped all my skills into persuade.
You want...
It doesn't show the difficulty class of the persuade check.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto kuro katpada. Fiadratore pada nori.
Why are you here?
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto kuro katpada. Fiadratore pada no ringa tel camarada tel fibu nubu de bitera. Der interunto wakare ko wapa teratana chingaradana. Ferrar pada no de ringtada nel camera cella fibu nubu. Der interunto wakare ko wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan ko sadara ne gra de lonuta choloren. Terewana jun con
Droid upgrades improve efficiency. That efficiency can easily offset initial improvement costs. Such upgrades would be a logical investment.
Der interunto wak
I don't really want any of this. Stream snack craving strike again. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can force jump. There we go. There's your force jump. Yes. Oh, yes. And that is why Jedi Guardians are the best.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out of here anyway. This is Kinrath territory.
What are you doing out here?
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened.
You suspect foul play?
I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our man just got sloppy. We really need those atmospheric sensors.
But Dantooine is temperate. There is no need for atmospheric sensors except for seasonal data collection.
Huh? It's just important we get it back. They're expensive pieces of equipment, and we can't afford to replace them. Regardless, I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye out for something.
Well, you really need those sensors.
I just really need them. It's important. Please come to me if you find any of the atmospheric sensors. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you find, whether they're broken or not. No idea whatsoever. I figure it's a real long shot you'd ever spot one. But I also figure it wouldn't hurt that.
That's the best Paul Verhoeven film. Well, my personal favorite is RoboCop. Why are you not force jumping? There you go. Robocock. Never tried the new game that came out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I did hear about it. I did hear it was decent. I guess I just got distracted by other things. I had to go play a Bethesda game for the 50th time instead. Yeah, you know how it is. Can't relate to that at all. Must be Gordo. Mercenary head doesn't notice you. Have I seen Kung Pao? Heard of it, but have not seen it. No. I think I can impress HK here.
Ready. To serve.
Oh, he has no guns.
Yeah?
Yeah? It is not remarkable to find a pile of rubble in a cave. However, this rubble was not present the last time you were here.
I don't know about that.
What's the problem? We found the sensors, now we can take them to SAID and get paid.
They are vitally important pieces of equipment on tectonically or environmentally unstable regions. But do you really need atmospheric sensors on Dantooine?
I'll keep that in mind. I won't give them back to the guy until he tells me why he needs them.
I don't suppose you found...
Actually, I found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000.
I think I'll hold on to it for now.
If you must, but I'd really like to buy them off you. They're important.
No. But...
You ready? Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits as promised. I'll get this to Zeron when I get back to Kunda.
I always forget what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, let me look this up. Gain influence by finding them with him in my party. I found them within my party, and that didn't happen. Oh, strategy wiki. Strategy wiki's helped me out. I'm cheating big time here.
What a shame.
How do you do this? Oh, you need awareness. I don't have enough awareness for this. Okay. Well, fuck.
What a shame.
Zero awareness.
General? General?
Hey, Carlos. Let me see. How high can I make my awareness? No stims that boost awareness. My awareness is at 4. It's 1 short of what I need to do the Bayodur thing. Oh my god. That makes me so angry. Okay, let's watch this.
It's on fire! Dead wings, I just need one more straw to complete my house, blood! No! Brian! It's on fire! Dead wings, I just need one more straw to complete my house, blood! No!
No, my last save is an hour ago. be able to prestige Beoder. Oh, and the game crashed. Just to punctuate. Just to punctuate my sadness. It's the bird's fault.
Three, two, one. One. Four.
Oh, I got more Instagram. Okay.
They fuck you? They fuck you? I wonder what they do.
I don't suppose. Thanks.
Alright, well, Beodur can go pound sand. Just gonna take HK with me. Oh, thank God. Finally. This is much better. See, I'll give him a little more charisma. Still leveling. I want to give Adden a double-bladed lightsaber, but I only have one. It's a shame. Look, he's got an orange and a lemon lime lightsaber. I don't know what to give him. I guess this one. Alacrity. Galshay. There we go. Why is the character portrait a Nintendo Switch? Huh? Oh. Yeah, force power and health. Yeah, it is the Nintendo Switch colors. .25 dexterity. Goddamn. But only plus 23. Oh shit, he needs finesse. No. Fuck. Alright, next level I'll give him finesse. How much until next level? Not long. Once I give him finesse, his attack bonus is going to be through the roof. It's going to be almost scary.
Accuracy ratio switching to combat mode. Set to maximum.
Force jump.
More where that came from. Mito, I best sneak out in my pow crow.
I do not sneak. Okay, what are you doing here? The crystal gates are filled with Kinrath. You mentioned crystals. This is the cave unlike any I've ever seen. Are warm to the touch while others are freezing. Seem to draw and contain energy of some sort. The energy you speak of is the Force. I sense some small Force potential within you. I wouldn't speak of the Force if I were you. Most of my mercenary brethren would assume you were a Jedi and try to collect bounty on you. The Kinrath don't attack you. Why is that? That's a trade secret I'm afraid I can't share. You will tell me your trade secret.
Statement. It is fortunate that I am a droid and beyond such things.
Discern friend from foe based on scent. Common Kinrath have an odor emitting gland near the rectum. Keeps them from shit. Hearing Kinrath's scent gland allows me and the other mercenaries to avoid notice by the local Kinrath population. Do you have an extra scent gland I could use? Sadly, I only have one gland in my person, which I need to keep the Kinrath from attacking me. I could extract another for you, but the process takes several hours. You will give me your gland. Ha, I hear the Kinrath coming, worm. You better run for it.
Yutapak, Mito, I best sneak out in my pow crow.
Oh, there you go.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
You said the crystals absorb force. I feel strange, but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the force.
Tell me more about these crystals.
The crystals here are infused with the force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
More where that came from.
Attacking.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
No good breaths. Stuffing them all out. Space Antichrist crystal.
The crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed.
Ah, I've gained a pet crystal. I hope I don't have to feed it.
You scoff at this gift, but many Jedi would greatly covet such a treasure.
What makes this crystal so special?
The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber.
Is the crystal a threat to me?
Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve.
Does this crystal feed off the light side of the Force?
The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
I don't need this. Do you want it?
No, the crystal has bonded to you. Another Jedi would have little use for it.
Okay. I wonder if Atris calls the Republic Senate at 3 a.m. to say, I hate the Space Antichrist. Probably. Yeah, he just says okay. Sometimes that's all you can say to Kreia. Just okay. I am unstoppable. Oh, we're not ready for this room yet. I wonder if there's a mod for this game that rebalances it. Makes it so it doesn't become piss easy after Telos. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, Mandalorians. I gotta bring KotOR here.
Just say the word.
Jaboka.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted.
He says it so matter-of-factly. I am the new Mandalore.
Exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. Stay out of this. This is my fight. Any other takers?
No, Mandalore. We will follow you.
Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
He knocked his ass over twice in a row.
I can't wait for those salvagers to ship off this planet. They smell it out.
Smells like another salvager's come to our camp. Vacate, Mudlicker. Don't make me tell you again.
Ease off, Nalick. There's better sport than this one.
I don't need help to take out a Mudlicker. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh god, I need to put my headgear back on. Like your friend said, I'm not a salvager, I'm a warrior like yourself.
You fight in any wars? I fought in the Jedi Civil War. I guess you don't look like much of a salvager.
Which side were you on?
Sides don't matter much. We're all soldiers. Most of us mercenaries worked with the Sith. Not too many Republic soldiers survived the war.
Why did you want to fight me?
I thought you were one of those useless salvagers. Or perhaps an uppity settler. I've had about enough of their attitude. So I figured blasting one of them would have done me some good. It's been a while since we've had work.
What are you mercenaries up to?
You were a soldier too. So you know I'm not gonna answer you.
You want to answer my question?
I want to answer your question. Oh, my head. I don't know for sure. I hear rumors. I heard we got a secret job working with some powerful organization. No one tells me who. I know we're planning an attack soon, but I don't know against who. They aren't too far, though, because we're expecting to attack soon.
Any hint at all who you're attacking?
We're preparing to attack soon, so they have to be in this sector of the galaxy. They've been very quiet about who the enemy is. I don't feel so well. I feel dizzy. I gotta go now.
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters we need.
I know how this works. A mercenary or two can easily get work during the dry times as a bounty hunter or bodyguard. There's always odd jobs around. But large mercenary groups have to wait for things to get interesting to make their credits. It can be very lucrative and challenging work if there are battles to be fought.
If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. Got it?
I heard you've been making trouble for the settlers.
What if we do? They're practically begging to be pushed around. You've seen them, right? They're weak.
They're also pathetic. I think you have the right idea.
You're really not so bad, you know? They make our life difficult. They need to learn respect for those with superior strength.
Should have been able to figure out that I'm a Sith. Yeah. And look at my face. What do you think about Dantooine?
It's just another spaceport to me. We've been here too long for my tastes. And the settlers...
Why choose Dantooine as your base?
We have to live somewhere. Something those settlers don't seem to understand. That flaming administrator and her cat-hound Zeron can't keep their noses out of our business. There's a natural order to things that they just don't seem to get. They'll learn.
What are you planning to do?
Just make sure these settlers know their place. The Republic isn't going to send a single trainee to help this planet.
Run away!
More where that came from. Everyone down!
Time to die.
Let's settle this.
You a new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina rats coming here to complain?
I'm just visiting.
Oh, is that so? You're no mercenary, and with those armaments, this isn't a social call. You're at least thinking of heading to the ruins. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn back. There's nothing you're gonna find.
Have you heard anything about a thief around here?
Don't tell me that flaming Solru sent you. I went over all this with Zeron. We've been hit by the flaming thief more than he has. Every other night it seems we find something missing. And it's not like we have much. We keep asking Zeron to help us, but he sends us nobody. So the thief keeps coming from the ruins or whatever hole he lives in and taking what's ours. If we ever catch him, we'll take our time killing him.
A thief comes from the ruins.
That's our best guess. Sneaky as sin, but Raylon caught a glance of him that way. We keep hoping the Legrex finish the thief off, but that would be far too easy for us. If you haven't met Raylon, though, he's not reliable. He's in the camp if you want to talk to him about the thief. If you must. If you can do something about the thief, do it and get out of here. There's nothing for you here anyway.
Why don't you think I'll find anything?
Because anything valuable in the ruins was carted away months ago. The only salvagers left are either desperate, ornery, or not right in the head. And while you look dirty enough to be here, I don't think you're any of those things. So go back to Kunda. If you're not going to listen to anybody, maybe you can help me out. The only place that has anything is the sub-level. And only a couple of fools have gone there. And they're now dead fools. Yeah, I'd like to do the decent thing and get their bodies and put them to rest. That hole isn't a fit place for a salvager. So, if you find a couple human corpses down there, just grab their gear and their bodies. I'll pay you 500 credits for each of them.
Oh, a visitor comes to our delightful salvager
Terrible
camp.
line.
We are honored. Do you come bringing your credits and curiosity?
Credits and curiosity. Are you selling something?
Am I that transparent to you? Apparently this is so. I am Ralon, known throughout this camp for the many artifacts of value that I have uncovered. An expert, this is certain. A question I pose to you, traveler. Do you wish to buy one of the most elusive of all Jedi artifacts? A powerful Jedi holocron.
Fabled and powerful, isn't that an exaggeration?
This is no idle boast, traveler, but a fact. A holocron is easily worth many thousands of credits to any Jedi, but I will sell it to you for a low price. I ask a mere 1,000 credits for this rare find. This is not a matter of negotiation. You should buy it quickly before others come.
Can I inspect the holocron? Maybe it's broken.
I assure you it isn't. I will show it to you presently. As you can see, it is in fine shape. A real bargain at a mere 1,000 credits.
I guess I don't have the awareness. If it's worth so much, why not ask for more?
A discerning question. The reason is simple. The market of buyers is limited on Dantooine. If I were on Coruscant, I could make a fortune with this. My dilemma is I lack the funds to travel. So I cannot reach a better market, so my price is reduced. But you travel. And surely you could find a Jedi buyer.
No.
Do you feel it? The wound on this world, it is centered here. If we succeed in gathering the Jedi, they will come to this place. And if those Jedi are slain, then all that remains of the Order shall be drawn here as well. We will know when the... and I...
Announcement. You have caused us to expenditure a great deal of effort to find you, Jedi. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Threat. Come with us without resistance, Jedi, or you will come with us in pain.
Don't you ever know when to quit? Oh, nice hit.
from. More where that came from. Time to take you down to size. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Can't go in there.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a Kathhound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want?
I'm heading for the ruins of the Enclave.
You won't find anything there except on the lowest sub-level, and there you'll only find death. Lagreks are everywhere.
What happened?
I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get 2 rooms into the sub-level, and we get swarmed by Lagreks. And even then we fight our way out. But of course the only one that managed to grab the salvage is still in there. I don't even know why I bothered.
Are you going back for him?
Are you kidding? Course we aren't. He's on his own. I only wish he didn't have the salvage on him. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us, and get down to our business.
Oh, actually. Might have some good HK opportunities down here.
Prejudice.
Oh. One hit.
Everyone down!
Acknowledgement.
I hear you.
Ready to serve.
Let me take care of this. Time to even the odds.
Oh, there's that corpse. Salvage corpse.
I'm gonna crumb. I'm gonna crow.
More where that
Wake
came
up.
from.
Everyone's awake now.
Acknowledgement.
More where that came from.
Okay, 47. His damage is so bad.
More where that came from.
Ratio achieved.
Yeah, you know what he's like? He's like one of the characters in Dragon Ball Z that gets left behind. Like in terms of power level. An assassin, but well, I wish you're better at the whole assassin thing. He doesn't really do enough damage. Storage room doors sticking shut following a recent mishap with a defective flaming protocol droid. My assistant Tarn will be on hand to open the door for me if I get stuck in the storage room. Main computer non-responsive. Verify the main computer is active. Run away! Piccolo got a power up that has him on the current level of Goku and Vegeta. He got that like a couple times in Z, and then he was outstripped. Are you saying he got another one in Super? He's orange now. And he even changed his color. Dang. He's no longer lemon lime. Now he's orange. Ali Makito. Strength and wisdom. It's not upgradable. Can't see him. There he is. Oh, he's buff too. So his whole body turns orange. Like how Goku's hair turns yellow. Unachieved a new form is on par with current Goku.
Prejudice optimal ratio achieved.
More where that came from.
Okay. So look at Gohan now. Purple Super Saiyan. It looks like Super Saiyan 2, but purple. I guess they brought back the Super Saiyan 2 design. Beast form, okay. The animation.
Time to take you down to size.
Oh yeah, that's right, Toriyama passed away. What a shame.
Time to even the odds.
Frieza got the hammer back. Black Frieza.
Acknowledgement.
Pure Pazak.
Frieza came back to life again.
Ready to serve.
And let's have a look at Frieza. Uh-oh. No, wait, I got it. Frieza would say that. Vegeta's purple. Vegeta.
Come. Hello.
Oh, Lucas.
Your arrival is fortunate. I was just running out of food supplies and wondering what Lagrek meat would taste like.
I wasn't expecting to find anyone else here alive.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see.
The guy in the mask back there. He's the guy that's been with me since the beginning of the game. Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies. Why
do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Oh, jeez. Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now.
It's huge.
Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not
Telos
the
is
other dead
important.
worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
Affect a string of worlds along the outer rim.
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
I only have upper teeth. I don't have any lower teeth. Only upper. I had to sacrifice my lower teeth in service of the Republic.
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role. Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
The Sith are awake in the galaxy. I'm going to need their help to stop them.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Trust me, the Sith are out there. They've been hounding me since Paragus.
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, Since the time of the Dark Lords Kuhn and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
3 dead mercenaries lay here, accompanied by signs of combat. Each of the mercenaries bear evidence that they were killed by a lightsaber. I think that guy was a saber user. The datapad contains orders from Azkul, the leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Vrook has wandered into the Enclave alone. You will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kinrath Caves and await transport to Nar Shaddaa.
Yes, Master.
Yep.
Just say the word.
That's one of my guys' class specials. I kind of want to see what's over here.
Acknowledgement.
Just say the word.
All of us have shitty computer use. I believe Zerka Corp released a new protocol droid. Model with so many flaws. The batch we ordered last month have all fried from overheating. The Zerka rep said that the droid was designed for temperature-controlled environments such as starships, but I don't buy it. The real problem is that the Sith-cursed power cell of the new model runs too hot. And worse, the output modulator was installed right next to the cell. It's the first thing that gets melted into slag when the cell overheats. Needless to say, without a functioning output modulator, you could jostle the droid and it would pop like fireworks on Republic Day. So I'm working with the Zerka rep to get these defective droids replaced. In the meantime, I've powered down the new protocol droids so that they don't cause any more accidents.
Acknowledgement.
Diagnose speech system. Diodes that control the speech system have been melted due to the proximity to the power core. Meet and greet. Routine engaged. Once you end the session, the droid will begin patrolling the area. Go, my soldiers. Whoa. That gives me a lot of buffs. That's crazy. +3 charisma, +3 dexterity, +4 strength. Oh, 34 strength. That is an absurdly high amount of strength in this game.
Acknowledgement.
Pure Pazak.
That guy is like a saber fighting god. Did these droids... What'd they do? It looked like they're... I saw that they were getting XP. It's weird. This menu is really scuffed. Okay.
Ratio achieved.
I found a will on the salvager. The will states that as all of its possessions are to be left to the other dead salvager you found. Dorella will no doubt be interested in getting her hands on the salvager's bodies and the will. Tamper with the will. Datapad has the will of the dead salvager is badly misspelled. Used to indicate that if he died in the possessions, go to the other salvager that ventured into the sublevels with him. Now it says that his possessions should go to you.
Yes, Master.
As it should.
Just say the word.
All funds belong to me.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lagrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Who killed everyone here? The bug things that I've been killing. The Lagrix in this area are dead.
You must be fierce with a blaster then. Give me a moment, I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Lagrix had me for sure.
Saving you? How quaint. You have something I want.
What are you talking about? I'm not giving you anything.
People think you're already dead. They're right.
You're just as bad as Tapele.
This is statement. Master, there are times when your actions make my behavior core glow.
Still Stygium. Got some rare saber parts. Oh, good night, Exidio. I didn't see him saying that. Oh man. He probably left before I said goodnight to him.
Yes, Master.
Let's settle this.
There she is. There's a cut character.
My leg Rex! You've killed him! They're my pets!
Are you the thief that Subaru was complaining about?
I'm not a thief! People give to the Jedi in exchange for service. They were just giving.
Your pets are killing people.
They only attack the bad people. The salvagers, the thieves. This place is for Jedi. They aren't Jedi, they have to leave.
I sense you have a connection to the Force.
I am a Padawan, and one day I will learn enough to be a Jedi.
Sounds whiny. Why be a Jedi? They're a lost cause.
What do you mean? I've always been trained to be a Jedi.
You can forge your own path free of rules.
You sound like my other master. He's gone too. He said terrible things.
You have power, child. You've used it well.
I have? I feel like I've done something wrong. But it's so hard to think about. I get so angry.
Anger is good. Anger keeps you strong and alive.
But don't the Jedi say, it's been so long and so much has happened, but doesn't anger lead to the dark side?
Enough. Reject the lies of the Jedi.
If I'm the only one, I will do as you say. You seem strong, and you're not afraid. I don't want to be afraid ever again. Thank you. I don't feel confused anymore. I'm going to go now. This Jedi home isn't for me anymore. I hate this planet. I want to see more.
Yes, go and ravage other planets. Why didn't the game give me dark side points for that? It doesn't seem right. Oh well. It's not like I needed them.
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
I'm afraid your death won't be.
So, this is your threat? Is terror what I'm supposed to feel? We know a thing about Jedi and their ways. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
You'll be feeling the terror soon enough. Talked all that shit and died the first turn. See, it'd be better if the game weren't this easy at this point. Like, then that guy would have actually felt like a threat. And not just an annoyance.
Jaren knew the risks. He wouldn't do anything different if he was in our situation.
What? Who is that? Oh, it's you. You go down into the sub-levels yet? Or did you suddenly develop some sense?
Wish we could have seen the sub-level in the first game. Yeah. I wonder if they modeled the sub-level in the first game and then just didn't use it. Or if they modeled it for this game.
It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
I know they reused some maps in this game.
You have? You managed to find them down
Modeled for
there?
this game, okay.
You're tougher than you look. I have 1,000 credits for their bodies and their personal effects.
Here you go.
You've proven very helpful. I have something I have to do. Come back if you want to talk again.
Cat hounds.
Optimal ratio achieved.
What? Who is that? You were really helpful. What do you want? I've been here the longest, and I'll be here last.
Wait. But I tampered with the will. Do I have to do something other than give it to her? Oh shoot. Oh, the cave. Now I get to save Rook. Everyone's favorite Jedi.
Status active.
Ah, wrong power. Master Rook is enclosed in a force field. A prisoner of these mercenaries. He regards you with that expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
Why are you holding Master Rook prisoner?
He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty is gonna be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddaa is paying extremely well for Jedi, especially if they're alive. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Defend yourself, then.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
She is pretty dumb.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. Though perhaps that was your intent.
What do you presume to know of my intentions?
Don't think that I can't sense the taint of the dark side in you. It is difficult to perceive with the Force here on Dantooine, but it does not conceal your nature completely.
I've done many things I'm not proud of. I'm trying to change. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Is this the same careful timing you were counting on in the Mandalorian Wars?
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
By the time the Council acted, the Republic would have been torn apart.
Disobeying the Jedi Council brought about more destruction than the Mandalorian Wars ever could. Countless Jedi lost, the Republic broken. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
See, he won't consider what could have happened if they didn't delay. He won't reflect on that. All he ever does is just scold the Jedi who went to fight. They're arrogant. State pad contains orders from ESCO to senior mercenary officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an attack. Master Adari dead, the Exchange will be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for the mercenary attack have been made. He won't reflect on what I was saying. He wouldn't reflect on, like, if the like, what if the Jedi didn't delay? Like, what if they you know, went to fight the Mandalorians so that Revan and Malak didn't have to disobey them? Instead of considering that, he just scolds anyone who went to fight them. He doesn't consider the possibility that maybe he was wrong.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
I learned that you're planning an assault on Kunda.
That is correct, and I want you to help me.
But why?
You don't need to know the details, but I can tell you there are a lot of credits involved.
What's in it for me?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
What do you have in mind?
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
Okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
I'm gonna do something wacky. I'm not gonna bolster their defenses at all, but I'm going to protect Kunda. Yeah, true. Superior numbers are no guarantee of win. Especially if you're the attacking force.
Admiral, this is Mikal. I have found the exile.
He's a spy.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
We'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Other side. Alright, I'm ready. Wait, where's... Oh, Zeron is...
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans? So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. The mercenaries aren't quick to...
I'm ready.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
Wait, hang on.
When you're...
I probably need a better party. Just in case.
Something you need.
Oh yeah, now we're unbeatable. We don't need base defenses. We have Kreia and Mandalore. Oh, 2 powers. Alright. Wisdom. Master Force Scream. Oh my god. She's so powerful. Fuss. take mind trick? No, I usually don't. I've never found it that useful.
I was right. All right, and we got a lot to do.
Alright, I'm about to do something I've never done
Since you
before.
are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing.
I looked at force
kill me and kill the
confusion.
administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist
I don't think so.
if they succeed.
So what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door, and the garage door. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So...
back.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by... Word.
Inside.
Alright, where do you want the...
Main entrance.
Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you do.
I'll take the front.
That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, that's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
I'm ready.
Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we
Oh shit.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
I didn't
They're
talk to
mobilizing
the
the
men.
militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned.
Oh well.
It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
The restored content mod makes this part a lot better. So without it, a lot of this just plays out in cutscenes. This is slow. Oh, choose my party again. Whoa. The game engine is choking a little. Oh shit, the defense turrets are hostile. Alright, Kreia.
Yes.
Do your thing. This is why I picked her. What the fuck? What's all that damage? Okay, well, anyway. Oh,
Yes.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
What? No, we're doing fine.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Why do you want her dead?
She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that.
You can still back away.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Predicament.
I see.
Whoa. Protect Kreia.
I feel you. I will silence this one. What is
Oh, and they're already dead.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us in this place.
Yeah, I bet my guy could smoke Malak easily. The Jedi. It was one Jedi actually, and I'm considered an outcast by the other Jedi.
I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
I'm happy to help.
We are a humble community.
That better not give me
and
light
this
side
conflict
points.
has greatly diminished our resources.
That'll do.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do.
KotOR is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these Jedi?
We have chosen to...
I've already met with Zez Kael upon Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa? Why would he go there?
He's looking for the bounty hunters attacking the Jedi.
It is good that you bring word of him, but you must not speak of it to others. It will only put him and any other Jedi who remain in danger.
But how can you contact each other?
We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And what then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding. and Jedi continue to vanish and die. You have...
At the end of my trial, you and the other master said something happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial? Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I heard it in a hollow transcription of my trial.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Don't you think I have a right to know?
There is little I can tell you. Master KotOR felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And KotOR was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me? I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. I'm only going to demonstrate this once. This is the Sheen form, a defensive stance that's good when you're outnumbered, which is most of the time. This form will increase your ability to deflect blaster fire, and it increases the odds of dealing critical strikes against your attackers.
Oh, nice. So I can be Keen and Sheen.
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your
Kill him.
form is sloppy.
I'll kill him later.
Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Short lightsaber. Oh, come on, give me another double-bladed. Well, I actually could have killed him right there. I'm just doing something a little different in this playthrough. Why is he helping me? With me all evil. Because I haven't screwed him over. I actually assisted him a lot with what he was trying to do here. Even though I am very evil. So I guess he figures I'm useful. Yeah, he's a Jedi. There's a tiny little quest you can do with this guy, but I don't really care about it. Chance told you a fun fact about Half-Life. What's that?
Unnecessary. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master. Failing, Master.
The sounds you make when working on alien surfaces, they're made by the sound of a hand lightly slapping an ash. No, they're not.
Greetings and good day, traveler. On behalf of the Kunda settlement, I am programmed to welcome you to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you? I am conducting my appointed rounds. May I be over... The local militia occasionally offers employment to qualified soldiers. Speak to Zeron in the Kunda outpost. Additionally, many visitors come to Kunda to explore the ruins for salvage opportunities. Kunda's salvage industry is a main source of income for the local community. At their own risk, salvagers may remove relics from designated salvage areas within the ruins. The fee to remove a relic from Dantooine is proportionate to the appraised value of the item. For more details, speak to Administrator Terena Adare at the Kunda outpost.
That's how they profit from it.
The famed ruins of the Jedi Enclave can be found northwest of the Kunda outpost. You may visit the ruin. My apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
Sith invasion.
Error. Memory overflow. Resetting. May I be of any further service to you? If you...
Oh, you need to have a repair skill to do what I'm trying to do. What if I...
What's going on?
Greeting. May...
Oh, here we go.
Processing. Exterior damage analysis. Level 7 impairment. Multiple casing breaches detected. Bipedal servos misaligned by 32 degrees. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 months overdue for maintenance. Greetings, Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine.
Hey, did that droid just call you a Jedi?
You should keep your identity secret for the time being. Try to convince this fool you are not a Jedi.
No, you must be mistaken.
May I be of further service to you, Jedi?
No mistake about it. That droid is calling you a Jedi.
The droid is obviously malfunctioning. Do I look like a Jedi?
Yeah, sure you do. I've got to tell the others.
You should have listened to me. Now we may have to confront villagers with torches and pitchforks.
I did listen to you, fuckface. I tried. Alright. I mean, it quite literally does not matter because we're leaving. A message from Kelborn. What is it?
I received an urgent communication for you from Colonel Tobin. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
You got a message from Tobin? Yes, we should return to the Mandalorian camp as soon as possible.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
He called me fat, and it hurt my feelings. He must be destroyed.
My life.
enterprise has turned on you and needs to be dispatched. Which one is it? The annoying pilot? Or perhaps the Achani female? She will provide excellent sport. I have often calculated what my blaster accuracy ratio would be against her. I could start with a leg shot, and I certainly hope it is not the T3 unit. Destroying him would provide little challenge. It would be demeaning.
Hold your fire, I don't need anyone killed yet.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master? Statement.
I found the Nava computer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query, indeed, I was unaware that the Nava computer was locked.
It's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master. But I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class. Statement.
Who was your previous master?
Statement. Master, that is a question that has an extremely complicated answer. You see, I do not believe my master knew who he was most of the time, which led to some confusing situations that could have otherwise been avoided.
I'm not sure I understand.
Clarification. Suffice to say that my master had his ups and downs, and, in my opinion, traveled from a high point in his life to a low point, and then back again to his true potential. He could be a merciless, efficient killer when the need arose. It really made my behavior core glow. And even as a meatbag, my master still had some remarkably efficient droid-like qualities which I admired. He, too, suffered memory problems, as I did.
Memory problems?
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. As indicated upon my reassembly, my central control cluster is damaged, making recalling my previously stored assassination protocols difficult. I hope that over time I shall eventually reach the status and skill I possessed before I was damaged.
What's the last thing you remember?
Recollection. The last thing I remember is having my core wiped from the last 5 years. I believe my master was responsible.
Why?
Answer. Even with my memory impairment, I recall that my master was about to embark on a dangerous journey. Conjecture. I believe there was something about my master's destination that he did not wish me to know.
Are you alright?
Answer. I am somewhat disappointed that my master did not choose to take me along, of course. Wherever my master traveled, destruction and death were assured. Speculation, but I suspect I was not the only one left behind. So there is some satisfaction that the disrespect was spread through the rest of his whiny, simpering meatbag allies.
Whiny?
Statement. Oh, yes. My master had quite the collection of tortured individuals that seemed unable to confront their basic personality conflicts. Let me cite some specific examples. Mockery.
Oh, Master! I do not trust you! I cannot trust you or anyone ever again!
Mockery.
Oh, Master, I love you, but I hate all you stand for. But I think we should go press our slimy, mucus-covered lips together in the cargo hold.
Conclusion. Such pheromone-driven human responses never cease to decrease the charge in my capacitors, and make me wish I could press a blaster pistol to my behavior core and pull the trigger. I am pleased that this does not seem to be the case with your current entourage.
In my current entourage, I'll just want to kill each other. Maybe you should turn your photoreceptors up a little more and pay more attention.
Statement. Yes, well, enough of that painful stroll through what remains of my memories. Was there something else you wish to know? State. Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends.
Any idea where they might be striking from?
Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor.
Seems like they're attracted to you like crack beetles during the bright land seasons. Crack beetles are a lot smaller than our enemies.
Query. Master, excuse me. One thing I have noticed as we travel the galaxy, you seem to possess the ability to understand a variety of alien languages. Forgive me, but that does not seem in keeping with my assessment of your talents.
I picked up a sonic imprint sensor on Paragus. It doubles as a translator.
Query. May I see it?
Why?
Answer. Because it seems to know all the languages I do, and I am feeling degrees of familiarity and inferiority both at once.
Here you go.
Observation. This is indeed familiar. Indeed, it seems to be modeled
It's for
after my
Black Mesa, not the original
vocabulator,
Half-Life
with some
one.
modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus.
The ass cheek thing. Yes, before the planet was destroyed.
Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity.
Then we should destroy it.
Objection. Master, they do not know we have discovered it, which means the advantage is ours. Statement. I suspect when the time is right, this device can be used to pinpoint the location of the HK factory, and we can deal with them once and for all.
So we just wait.
Answer. Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled. It does not please me any more than it does you, but one of the primary traits of an assassin or assassin droid is patience.
I use a central vacuum and some supersized uninflated balloons to make the suction sound for the vents in Zen. Also, even more interestingly, the footstep sound for the flesh surfaces contains the light, open-handed slap of a wet ass cheek. I'll let your imaginations fill in the rest of the blanks, but we'll add a hearty thank you to my wife, Kala, who holds with many aspects. Wow.
Statement. Statement. Query. I must express some degree of confusion concerning your actions. You are the one who followed Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
I am. Why?
Observation. Well, Master, I was not at Malachor 5 during your near-genocidal reaction to the Mandalorian threat, but I feel that I may have been constructed as a result of that.
Care to explain?
Observation. I believe that Revan determined that mass slaughter on such a scale may no longer be needed to achieve his aims. So perhaps you are responsible for my creation.
So you were created during the Mandalorian Wars.
Answer. No, Master. I was constructed shortly after the beginning of the Jedi Civil War.
Which side did you fight on?
Answer. Oh, Master, please use your imagination. I am an illegally constructed assassination droid designed to masquerade as a protocol droid until I reach my target.
So clearly you were on the Republic side, right? You're with the good guys. Who were your targets?
Answer. Well, Master, unless you were operating on my central control cluster, I would be somewhat hesitant to discuss my targets. But I suppose it could do no harm. During the Jedi Civil War, I was responsible for certain strategic targets. For some reason, Revan did not feel that the Republic presented much of a military threat. Aside, I am somewhat unclear as to why this was so, but Revan did have a certain biological instinct regarding such things, so I will simply say that there were probably reasons for such an assessment.
I don't understand. Why fight against someone you don't feel is a threat?
Answer. Master, that is a somewhat complex question, and I do not want to burden you with a complicated answer. Besides, I'm still evaluating your tactical and psychological threat to me. Perhaps when I have completed my analysis, we may speak more.
Damn. I need to commit more atrocities.
Statement. Yes, Master. I must confess, I enjoy it when you are so authoritative and dismissive toward me. It bodes well for your treatment of our enemies.
General, need some...
You don't have to call me General.
Sorry. Guess I can't get my head out of the past.
You're going to stick around here?
As long as you don't mind having me around, it's a nice change from drifting. I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war. And I don't think I'll be the last. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think. I decided I wanted...
Wait, we already had this.
Talking to something else.
Okay.
Something up? All right.
I gotta go to sleep. No. Sorry, it's late. Got out of bed and made coffee. I'm never gonna get to sleep that way. No you don't. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, I know. I am weak. Okay. Well, I hope that you will all
rest well this night.
And more of this tomorrow night. And yeah, just more of this, I guess. Okay. Good night.